And we won't. Hold on. Are we good? Are we good? Hold on. I'm on the wrong one. Hold on. Okay, there we go, folks. Welcome back here to Vincent's University students. Back with you, get ready here for our final game of this doubleheader today for Swick Volleyball. Unfortunate ending in that first one against against Vincennes in 4 sets. And now you'll get a national ranked opponent here in Mineral Area College. They come in number 17th in the country in the recent D1 rankings as of Monday. And this is a ball club that is 6-0, and they've always been really, really good. In fact, they just made the national tournament just a few years ago. Back in 2018, they placed 10th overall, and also in 2023 made the national tournament after defeated Iowa Western in the Midwest District Tournament Championship. This is a team that's done a very good job in the postseason. Fortunately, fell in the Region 16 Tournament Championship game last year, falling to Missouri State West Plains in 5. But were able to make it to the semifinal of the Midwest District Tournament that was hosted at Swick, the B portion of that Midwest District Tournament. Defeated Lakeland in 3 sets in the first round, but fell to Indian Hills. We know how good Indian Hills was from last year, defeating the Cardinals in 4. They're number 17 in the country, coming off a 29 record last year, as I mentioned, 3-3 in region play. And they have a combined program record since 2018 of 138 and 63, a win percentage of 667. That's how good they've been over the years. And Swick has not defeated Mineral Area. It's been a while since Swick has been able to defeat Mineral Area. You're looking, you have to go back to the last win against the Cardinals. You have to go back to 2009. In fact, Swick has lost 12 straight meetings with the Cardinals. The last 11 have all been set shutouts. We're just about less than 10 minutes away from the opening service, Swick and Mineral Area. If you tuned in earlier, I promised you a little pregame interview as we able to catch up with one of the returning sophomores from last year. Addie Worston went down about halfway through the season, and good to see her back out there on the floor. She's looked good here. 7 games now into the season, and had a chance to sit down with her this morning. Here's that interview as we're getting closer and closer to the opening serve of Swick Mineral Area. Blue Storm trying to avoid going empty-handed in this Blazer Classic. We're back in a moment here from Vincennes.
Continue on here with our Swick Volleyball pregame show. Big day here for Swick Volleyball as they will play 2 games in the Blazer Classic tournament over in Vincennes, Indiana. You get a first game opponent and a rematch of the Region 24 Tournament Championship game from last year. And then you also will get a national ranked opponent in Mineral Area in the second game. Bottom line, you get 2 possible opponents that you'll face in the Midwest District Tournament. Big day, some tough competition here, and we're going to catch up with one of the returning sophomores from last year, one of the 4 who had a season kind of sidelined, ended short midway through it, and Addie Worston. Addie, thanks for taking the time. First time you and I have actually got a chance to sit down and talk, and obviously kind of had unfortunate ending to your season last year. What's kind of the mindset? How are you feeling coming into this year?
I feel great. I'm ready to get back on the court, and it's been awesome, and I love this team, and it's just been so much fun, and I'm ready to get our work done.
You look at you guys so far, 6-0 start. It's really impressive. How are you girls feeling right now coming into today, but also feeling on 6 games through where you guys are undefeated so far?
We feel great about our record, but we know that we can still play better and make changes and make adjustments to make ourselves better, and so we're just working on that right now.
You look at last season where you went down, I think it was Southeastern Illinois in that game. As soon as you went down on the floor, what was kind of going through your head right there as soon as you hit the deck?
I was like, oh no, because I knew I couldn't walk, I knew I couldn't put weight on it, and I thought it was just like a mediocre sprain, and thought I'd be back in a couple weeks, and wasn't back for months, and it was just hard, and the team adjusted very well, and I was proud of them.
You look at that injury, was there any moment, any time during when you were hurt over the course of the season that you kind of doubted yourself a little bit, kind of had any moments where you were like, oh, this is going to be tough to come back from?
Yeah, I mean, the whole time I was scared. It took forever to get it where it was now. It took 6 months of PT plus workouts on my own, and it was just a hard recovery. But here I am back at it, so that's all that matters.
You look at that injury for you. What exactly was it? What was it? Was an ankle sprain, right?
It was high and low ankle
Yep.
sprain. I tore ligaments in my foot, bone bruising, and they said that probably a stress fracture.
Look at that now. How 6 games. You've been able to play all 6 games so far. To look back at the injury, how proud of you or yourself to see yourself bounce back like you have so far?
I was worried at the beginning that it was because it's been hurting, and I was worried that I wasn't going to be 100% and playing like at 70%. But I'm pushing through great, and it's holding up great, and I'm just proud of it, and it's just as strong as I want it to be.
You look at you guys right now. This team, as I mentioned, you're one of the 4 returning sophomores. Just talk about the other 3, and then also you got Brooke Miller comes in. Just speak about being able to come back with those girls, because it feels like you guys have a really strong foundation from last season coming into this year.
Yeah, those girls are a great group of girls. I mean, we all clicked last year when we all came in as freshmen, and they were some of my best friends. And not even just in volleyball, in everyday life, you can count on them to be there for you. And I know that they were there for me through this injury, and they really helped me bounce back and keep my head up and reassured me that it was going to be okay.
You look at this season so far, you're currently leading the team in assists with 95 total in 21 sets, about an average of 4.5. And then you have your other teammate, freshman setter Lacey Pullman, 89 and 21 with an average of 4.24. Just speak about you 2 girls, because it feels like you girls so far have good connections, backing each other up.
Oh yeah, I love Lacey. She's great, and we both just connect with hitters well. And our assists are a lot of credit to the hitters, because we have amazing hitters, and we both know that. So we both know even if our set's off, the hitters are going to help with the sets and adjust to them. So that helps a lot.
You look at you guys this season, you guys are currently one of the best teams in the country in hitting percentage, hitting .303 as a team, ranking 3rd in the country. I know you would like to give yourself a little bit of credit to that, because you're setting up your hitters. Just talk about the offense right now for you guys, because, I mean, it feels like you guys have been able to put down a lot of kills in some of these close games.
Yeah, no, our offense is great. As long as we start with the pass, we're going to probably put the ball down right away. Our hitters are big and strong, and they hit very hard, but they also know the open spots on the court. So if there's an open spot, they're going to hit it with the tip or a roll shot too. Early
on in the season, you're always trying to figure out what's your weakness, what's kind of hurting you guys right now. To you, what do you think is that weakness? What is that something you guys got to work on coming in over the next few games, next few weeks?
We just got to keep talking more. I mean, it is a new team, and a bunch of new freshmen come in, and the basis of a team is communication, and right now we're lacking a little bit of that, but once we get that picked up, we'll be totally fine.
For you were able to make a run at your high school's senior year at F&M St. Anthony for volleyball. Talk about that, because I know that provides a lot of experience, because you're playing tough opponents during that postseason stretch. Just talk a little bit about that high school senior year for you playing volleyball.
We had a great team. We had a lot of girls who are very athletic on that team. We all went to play softball or volleyball somewhere, and it was just amazing. And we actually played Lacey and Joy in state or sectional, and we beat them. And same with Brooke, we beat them. And it was just amazing. And coming off of that team to this team, it's not much of a difference.
Look at you guys this season. I just talked about what the weaknesses for you guys right now. What do you think is your biggest strength? Something that you're say, hey, we do really good so far 6 games in.
We all connect. We all just gel well on the court and off the court, and also our hitting. We are big hitters in our block.
I want to talk about something that's a little bit off the court. Now, you guys went up to Rockford for the opening weekend tournament. You guys went to Texas Roadhouse after the game. I feel you guys put up, was it 82 total?
81.
81 total. How many did you have? You had 9?
10.
10. Do you think you could have had a better performance? I mean, I think 10's a little, a little underwhelming, I guess, is how I kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I already had a snack before we went. I was already a little full, but I still won, and that's all that matters.
If you had a chance to do it over again, how many do you think you can go?
Oh, probably 13 or 15.
15?
Yeah.
I was thinking I can go at least 20. I think, in my opinion,
well, maybe not 20.
But I mean,
close.
You guys had 81 and you do the math. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 81 divided by 14 is going to be 6. So you guys only average 6. I mean.
Yeah, until it was average 10. It was
Well, there you go. So you guys will get Vincennes in Mineral Area today. As I mentioned, two really tough opponents. They are one of the two of them are the 2 of the 10. They're 2 of the 10 last undefeated teams left in the country. Just speak about how tough it is going to be for you guys playing this early competition. Though I know it's going to be good for you guys to figure out, as we've talked about, what you guys need to work on.
We are excited to play them to show us what we need to work on, and I think we know a few things that we need to work on, but this is really gonna help us see it, and we're just excited to see where we're at against these bigger teams and tougher teams. And I know we played Mineral Area 3 times this season, so just to see where we're at now to where we're at in the end, it'll be fun.
What do you think is the biggest key to victory in both of the games today for you guys?
We're gonna have to play really good defense and keep our block up, and we're just gonna have to keep our heads held high. If we make a mistake, we're just gonna have to shake it off and turn it, and if we lose a set, we're just gonna have to come back and not worry about it.
Addie, thanks for taking time. I appreciate it.
Yep, thanks for
And we welcome you back here to Vincennes University. Second game of the Blazer Classic. Steven Stockley here. Just listened to the sit-by-sit-down interview with the Swick volleyball sophomore, Addie Worson, who is off to a very solid start this season. I think solid is the lowest term I guess you could use to describe her start. Leading the team in assists so far, and up there in aces as well. Currently coming into today's game against Vincennes, tied in the aces department with her sudden partner, Lacey Pullman. Steven Stockley, just glad to have you along here, our second game of the day. And as I mentioned just a few minutes ago before the interview, we're trying to not leave here empty-handed and at least pull out a win. But this one, the tougher of the two for sure, taking on a Mineral Area team, as I mentioned, ranked number 17th in the country, and a program that's had rich success over the years. Always a team that makes it into that Final Four, the Midwest District Tournament, team that's been able to win a couple Region 16 tournaments over the last few years out of Park Hills, Missouri. A very good program, and it will be a tough one today for Swick. Coming in, Mineral Area averaging just about 13 kills per set on a 289 hitting percentage, right at 12 assists per set, 2.47 blocks, 2.47 aces, and 12.27 digs. They're led by sophomore outside Gabrielle Damboborski with 48 kills in 15 sets, averaging 3.20%, followed by sophomore middle Olivia Shaw with 30 kills in 14 sets, 2.14, and sophomore outside Maria Awarda with 27 kills in 14 sets, 1.93. Middle Area is 6-0 coming in. They're 4-0 on neutral floors, and those 6 wins have looked like this. They started the season with a 3-set win over St. Louis Community College before going 4-0 in last weekend's Jimmy John's invite at Southeastern Community College in Burlington, Iowa. In those 4 games, they knocked off John Wood Community College in 3, Frontier in 3, Southeastern in 3, and Spoon River in 3. They've continued that with a win on Tuesday at Jefferson College in 5 sets. Swick just beat Jeffco in 5 last Thursday, so we'll see how that translates into today. Middle Area, first game of the Blazer Classic for them. They will get Vincennes coming up at about, well, I guess it would be 7 o'clock Eastern, 7:30 Eastern, just about here at Vincennes. This is the last game of the day for Swick, trying to pull out a win. We'll see how this one goes. Middle Area 4-0 at neutral sites. Same thing with Southwestern Illinois College, and we're getting ready to begin this one. Belen Farino will have the opening serve, a sophomore out of Bolivia. Sophomore leading the team, third of the team in blocks so far. She'll serve this one to run her way as Swick is in the backside of your screen. And this will be here with Maddie Gibbs into the net. It's blocked, 1-0 Mineral Area. They have the opening point in this one. Swick starting lineup, one change going back from the last game with Vincennes. It will be Lacey Pullman at setter, number 7. Maddie Gibbs, number 8. Grace Johnson, number 9. Layla Porter, number 12. Ashlyn Hughes, number 13. This is the substitution. Number 3, Nalea Furlow into the starting lineup. Start things off. She's in as Grace Johnson gets one for the right side. And, of course, the libero is Addie Walton. 1-1 as Grace Johnson's able to put one down, run away. It's a good start. And this will be Grace Johnson back to serve. I always, the saying, get a kill, you got to go back to serve. This will be Porter. Sends it over. Middle area, bringing it back in the middle. Tip over, cutting it over. Swick has their first lead, 2-1. Think about baseball. When you throw a guy out, let's say from center field, you throw a guy out at home plate, and then you got to go hit first. You're due up first next half inning. Middle area, bringing it back, left side swing, dug out by Gibbs, going backwards. Swick can't follow it up, and this one's all tied up at 2. As middle area, Tri-State's back up. They are off to their best start since 2021. 6-0 this year. That year they went 9-0, finished 14-8 though. Had a little bit of a rough finish. Fell to Jefferson College in 3 sets in the Region 16 tournament to end their season. Walton, pass out left for Gibbs off the receive. Near the middle, sent over by Porter. They're coming back, they'll throw it left side. Here comes the swing, put down in, and the Cardinals lead 3-2. Swick will play middle area 3 times this season. We'll get middle area on the 13th of September at Lakeland. And then October 21st at middle area in Park Hills. That one's into the net on the serve from Katie Nichols, a freshman out of Dexter, Missouri. Yeah, we're all tied up at 3 apiece. It will be Ashlyn Hughes back to serve. As we saw Addie Walton come out. They'll lay a Furlow in, no libero. Furlow sends it over. We have a whistle. It's going to go against middle area for a violation. And it's 4-3. Next serve by Hughes near the left line. Sent right back over. Furlow sends it back. Middle area, dive it out. It's able to get there. They send it over on a free ball. Hughes coming back. Pullman to Furlow. There's Nalea. There's a reason why she got the start tonight. It's 5-3. There is a reason why she got the start. Shows it right away. And Swick is up by 2, 5-3. The freshman out of Cape Girardeau. Had a good year last year. It's going to go played at Central High School and had a good year, senior year, with 26-11-3. Ended up finishing 3rd on the team at kills with 197 and 101 sets, just about 2.0 average. 2nd in hitting percentage, hit over 300. And that one's going to be blocked by Belen Farino. That's what she does best. 8 blocks total, averaging half a block per set. In middle area has made it 5-5. And Swick will take an early timeout. Really early one here. It's an interesting one for sure. Only 5-5. Back in a moment here. Set 1 from Vincennes. This is Swick Volleyball. Back in a moment. All tied up out of the Swick timeout. Minera serve in, and Swick tried to send it back. It was blocked. Able to get over in the 3rd hit. Cardinals coming back right side swing. Put down, and Swick unable to follow it up. 3 straight for the Cardinals, 6-5. Sarah Pejovic, a freshman out of Glenview, Illinois, serving it. It's going to be over. Gibbs on the receive. Walton back to Gibbs, sends it over. Cardinals on the left side. Battle for it, the net, and Furlow won it. 6-6, all tied up early at set 1. Swick has lost 12 straight matchups with the Cardinals, 11 straight without taking a set. 11 straight have all been set shutouts. And Swick would like to come home happy here. It'd be a really tough ball to win against the Cardinals. That's going to be a kill. There it gets the lead back 7-6. But try to find something, Swick had a kind of rough game middle on. You kind of wish you could have taken that 4th set. You're right there with Vincennes. Couldn't get it done. Now it's going to be tough facing a good middle area team right now. This one's going to be over on the serve by Olivia Steele. Here is Joy Hurley into the ball game. Sent that one over. And that's going to be net interference against the Cardinals. Let's see, who did Hurley come in for? We got Addie out there as well. Addie Worsen. As Bailey Henry's going to come in. Let's see, we have Gibbs come out. Hughes is also out. It was Porter also came out as well. So try changing things up, and here in this second ball game, started off well, but Vincennes came alive, and I mentioned it in that game. The Trailblazers are just better as the game goes on for them this season. Now 8-0, and they've been better in that third, fourth, and fifth sets compared to the first and second. As Middle Area puts that one down for a kill, they retake the lead 8-7. They will send back Gabrielle Damboborski, a sophomore outside out of Brazil. Leads the team in kills with a 3.20 average. She's also third in hit-in percentage. Swick unable to get that one over, and it's 8-9-7. This will be here with another Middle Area serve. Goes right to Henry. Finds Worsen now for Furlow. Launched that one out. No touch. Point for the Cardinals, 10-7. They've scored 3 straight. It's a team that Swick will need to learn how to defeat if they want to make a run in the postseason. They'll get up 3 times, so they'll learn it. As Grace Johnson will send that one out. But they will say it's off the touch, so it's 10-8. Grace Johnson gets the kill. Middle Area, really a team, and just like Indian Hills, Iowa Western, they're going to say no touch. Never mind. Okay, they did say touch. Okay, it will be Swick serve. Okay. So they had 10-8 on the scoreboard, and I saw the down ref say touch. They're going back to serve. We're good now. Swick will serve it. Addie Walton will have it. There's a lot of good teams, and Vincennes is one of them. There's no doubt about it that you could get in the Midwest District. John A. Logan looks really good. Middle Area finds a spot back right corner, 11-8. You got, who else am I thinking of? You have Kaskaskia is off to a good start. They're 8-1. Region will be tough, and the districts will be even tougher. The libero here for the Cardinals. Ava Pinnell, a sophomore out of Fredericktown, Missouri, will serve it. Hughes in the middle, tip over, denied. 12-8 Cardinals early on here in set 1. Cardinals their largest lead. Another one coming off the serve. Johnson receives in the middle, Worsen to Hughes. Dug out by the libero. Cardinals coming on the right side. Will send over a free ball. Hurley. Worsen left side for Grace. Swing, put down. Grace Johnson out of the kill. Makes it 12-9. Great swing there. Put down by Grace. Layla Porter and Lacey Pullman back in the ball game. Addie Worsen in. Joy Hurley out. This one will be over. Cardinals off the receive. It's going to be an ace. They try to pass it to the right side, and the Cardinal libero unable to get there. Lance for a Swick point. It's 12-10. Cut in half from 4-2. Pullman on that ace as well. Retakes the lead. Back in sole possession of first. Cardinals come back left side and a kill put down. It's 13-10. Bellinferino will have the serve. Second time serving for the Cardinals. Started off the game serving. Made that full rotation now. And this one will go to Porter. Can't handle it. It's an ace. 14-10. Cardinals by 4. Another serve. This one is going to be over to Johnson. We'll go to Pullman in the middle. Hughes trying to throw it down. It was blocked right at the middle of the net. 15-10. Cardinals by 5. Their largest lead now. Now down by 5. They're going to say it's new ball, I guess. 15-10. Another serve coming up here for middle area. If we switch out the balls on this next serve. This one will be over. Hughes is there on the receive. And Swick able to get over the third hit, but it's going to be a double hit, it looked like, is what the ref called. 16-10. Swick face their largest deficit right now, in some trouble. 16-10. Next one is going to be over. Middle area tried to send it back. It was blocked. They'll go left side. That one is going to be hit over. Walton in the middle. Porter tries to send over a free ball. It was denied. Coming back. Swick out to try it again here. Henry swings, gets it over. Cardinals coming back, going to left side. Swing off the block. Henry's there, now to Walton. Will throw it right side. Porter left-handed swing. Dog out. Cardinals were there. Now on the right side, swing down line. Walton keeps it up for Henry. Now Johnson will send over a free ball. Cardinals coming back in the middle. Hughes try to stay tall, and she did. 16-11. Had to get up there and show off the height, put the hands up, gets the block, 5-point game. (16-11). Swick will send back. Grace Johnson serving it. Cardinals going left side. That one's launched out. I think Walton touched it, though, at the end, and she did. 17-11. Cardinals back by 6. Katie Nichols will serve it here. Nichols, a freshman at Dexter, Missouri, currently 6 aces on the season for her coming in. That's tied for second best, and ended up being an error there, so the opposite of an ace. 17-12, Swick back within 5. Serve here by Ashlyn Hughes. Cardinals coming right side, hits the antenna off of Swick on the block, though, and it's 18-12. Point for the Cardinals, up by 6. This one will be over. Gibbs goes to Furlow. Will go in the middle, tip over by Porter. Cardinals there. Will go left side, swing off the block. Goes backwards to Walton. Pass for Furlow in the middle, hits it out near the right corner, back right corner, 19-12. Cardinals by 7. Largest lead of the night for them so far. This next one is over. Go left side with Porter. Left-handed swing. Cardinals dug it out. Now near the 10, they get it over. Porter sends it back. Cardinals left side in the middle. Free ball coming. It's over. Johnson steps up. Pullman for Gibbs. Over, dug out by Nichols. And blocked by Furlow. In the middle, gets Swick a point back. 19-13. 6-point game. Addie Worson and Joy Hurley will come in. Lacey Pullman and Layla Porter out. This next one is over on The serve by Orson. Middle area, sends it back. This will go with Gibbs on the left side. Launches it, gets it for a kill. Looked like she was aiming for the back right corner. And off the touch, it's 18-14. Four-point game. This next one's over. Cardinals go on the left side, try to respond. They found a spot in the back right corner of their own. Gabrielle Damborski on the kill. And the Cardinals are the first team to 20 in this first set, 20-14. Serve here is over, and it will be in on the back line, an ace. Cardinals up by 7. Largest lead of the ball game so far in this first set. Another serve. This is going to be over. Walton dives out, gets there. Worsen now for Gibbs. Had it blocked. It's going to land on the middle area side. 21-15. Gibbs will come out. And we'll see Bailey Henry come in for her. (21-15). Cardinals after the serve on the left side, gets around the block. Worsen in the middle for Walton. Will pass it right side for Hurley. Cardinals are there. Going left side, swing. Furlow blocked. It went backwards. Worsen couldn't get there in time. She dove out for it. 22-15. Swick will take their second timeout late in the first set. 22-15 the score. Back in a moment here from Vincennes. Swick late here in the first set, down by 7. Already just used their second timeout. Cardinals serve it out of the timeout. Swick will send it back on a roll shot. Cardinals in the middle. Launch this one over. Dug out by Johnson. Worsen now left side for Grace. Got it. Off the block. 22-16 on the kill. Ashlyn Hughes will come in to lay a Furlow out. Next one is over. Cardinals go on the left side off the block. Henry's there. Worsen now for Hurley into the net. 23-16. Cardinals within 2 here in set 1. Next one's going to be over for an ace. Swick could not get there as Henry dove out for it in the middle. 8-point lead for the Cardinals, their largest of the ball game so far, and it's set point here in set 1 in favor of Middle Area College. The libero here in Ava Pinnell looking to put the finishing touch on set 1. This one is going to be over. Worsen in the middle for Hughes. That one off the block. Coming back in the middle, sent over. Worsen able to get there. Ashland pass for Grace, had it blocked. Cardinals take set one, 25-16. Winning the first set by 9 points. 25-16, the final in set one. Back in a minute here for set two from Vincennes. It's the Blazer Classic with Swick dropping the first, 25-16. Back in a moment. Welcome back here to Vincennes University Blazer Classic. Southwestern College taking on Middle Area College. Set two, get ready to begin. Steven Stockton with the Cardinals taking the first set, 25-16. Bluestorm trying to bounce back here in set two. Currently out there with Ashlyn Hughes, Grace Johnson, Layla Porter, Lacey Pullman, Brooke Miller, and Maddie Gibbs. The libero Addie Walton will come in here, and Swick had a few moments there in set one, as there'll be Brooke Miller coming out for Addie Walton. They had a few moments. I thought they played, pretty solid, about midway through, and then that's when Mineral Area took over, which we've kind of seen in that game against Vincennes, where the Trailblazers just took over in that second set. Won like 25-12, I think it was, against Vincennes. But Swick will have Lacey Pullman to start things off here in set two. See if Swick can get on the board first here, get on the right path. Hit the top net, got over on the serve. Mineral sends it back. Gibbs couldn't handle it. And a kill on the left side for the Cardinals. They have the opening point here in set two. It's 1-0. They will send back. I believe that's going to be Katie Nichols back to serve for the Cardinals. This one is going to be over. Gibbs, pass for Pullman in the middle, going for Hughes. Tip over, laid out was Middle Area, able to keep it alive. Free ball coming to the third hit. Gibbs in middle for Pullman. Set right side Porter. Had it off the block. Great job by the Cardinals. Libero to get up there and make a play. And Swick will not be able to keep it alive off the hit, and it's 2-0 Cardinals. Two nothing game. Serve here by middle area in set 2. Gibbs able to hit it up for Porter. Now go for Johnson on the right side. Cardinals coming back. Swing from the right side. Gibbs lays down. It's there. Pullman now for Porter. Left-handed swing. Got it. Layla gets Swick on the board here in set 2. It's 2-1. Grace Johnson will have it here for Swick. Her first serve of the second set. Started off the first set serving. Serves second here after Pullman. She tries to sit over the center. Dump did not work, but back to Layla. Porter puts one down, and we're tied up at 2. Two game. This next one is going to be over. Cardinals in the middle. That one is going to be sent over. The Cardinals got it. Had it hit somewhere. I think it might have been deflected. I'm not sure, but it is a point for middle area. 3-2. So they'll retake the lead. Next one's over, and it's going to be an ace. Addie Walter trying to get there in the middle, cannot. 4-2. This one's going to be over. Gibbs near the left lines there for Pullman. Someone's got to get over. Grace Johnson falling down, able to get a free ball over. Cardinals back on the right side, trying to get Swick off balance there. They'll catch him a little bit off balance. They're going to end up getting a point. 5-2. Cardinals with 4 straight. Now leading by 3. So go to Walton, try to knock it down and go straight to the floor and an ace. 6-2. Sarah Pajevic on the ace. Her 7th of the season, top 3 on the team for middle area. 6-2. Next one's going to be over. Gibbs in the middle for Pullman. Hughes will tip over. Cardinals coming back. Walton's there for Pullman. Now left side Gibbs. Had it blocked. Walton right there. Now go to Porter. She has the only 2 points so far for Swick in this second set. There's a block. Ashlyn Hughes is there. And it's 6-3. Swick ends a run of 5 straight by the Cardinals. Brooke Miller will come in. Ashlyn Hughes out. And it will be Addie Walton back to serve. We'll get this one over in the middle. Cardinals are there. Hit over, Walton, and a whistle. It's going to be a point for the Cardinals violation against Swick, 7-3. Four-point game. Olivia Steele will have it here for the Redbirds. So go to Walton for Pullman. Right side Porter, swing off the block. Goes to the left side with Gibbs. Now Miller sends over. Great play by middle area. Diving out there was Nichols. And it comes back. Johnson for Pullman. Left side Gibbs. Swing. Lopero there. They'll go left side. Johnson moves to her left now for Pullman. And he'll go to Gibbs. He launches it back over. Cardinals in the middle swing. Got it. 8-3. Middle area by 5. Next service over. Walton for Pullman. Right side Porter. Cardinals are there. They'll send it back on the third hit. Walton. Pullman sets Brooke Miller. Got it for a kill. They're going to say it went out. No touch. They're going to say no touch. I thought that was touched. Okay, 9-3. Middle area has tripled Swick's points early on here in set 2. It was 2-1 Swick, by the way. 8-1 run. Since then, it's going to be 9-4 as Grace Johnson gets the kill. 9-4 game. Now within 5. It's Addie Werson and Alea Furlow are in the ball game for the first time in set 2. Layla Porter and Lacey Pullman out. Here's Addie serve. This one will go into the back line and out. 10-4 middle area. Service going to be over. Furlow passes it to Walton. And back to Nalea. She launches that one out. Way too strong. 11-7. Swick will take a timeout. 11-4. It's a 7-point deficit. A lot of work to do in set 2. We're back in a moment here from Vincennes. Eleven 4. Swick going to take their first time out here as set 2, and a lot of work to do, facing a large deficit against the number 17th ranked Cardinals in the country. Yeah, that one will be a point for middle area as it got denied by the net on Miller's swing, and it's 12-4. That's into the net. 12-5 on the service there. Bailey Henry will come in for Maddie Gibbs. Her serve. Gets it over the net. Cardinals in the middle. Here, the middle battle for it. Miller will send it right back. Cardinals try it again from the left side. Blocked by Furlow, and a point for Swick. And it's 12-6. 2 straight for the Blue Storm. Another serve here by Henry. This will go right in the middle. Cardinals. Swing blocked by Brooke Miller again. The other block, 12-7. 3 straight. Swick now within 5. Next one here for Henry. This will be over. Cardinals in the middle, going left side. That one's launched out. Hopefully no touch. There's none. 12-8. Swick with 4 straight. Cut it in half from 8-4. Bailey Henry leading a good service run here. Hoping to continue it. Right in the middle. Almost got an ace. Cardinals send it back. Werson for Walton. And near the net area, just put it down. That pass right at the net level, and the Cardinals took advantage of it. Putting it down, it's 13-8. Ava Pinnell, the libero for the Cardinals, will serve. This will go to Johnson. Worsen in the middle for Brooke Miller, puts it down. Brooke will pull it. Swick back within 4. Addie Walton will come out. Ashlyn Hughes in. It will be Brooke Miller back to serve. Sophomore transfer from Ren Lake, played volleyball at Valmeyer High School in Valmeyer, Illinois, of course. So go to Johnson. Sends it over on a roll shot. Cardinals coming back. Left side. Got beat down line. Worsen couldn't handle it. 14-9. Cardinals by 5 once again. Need a little bit of a run here. Hughes back in. Miller's out. Need to just chip away. I'd like to at least go +2 or +3 next time we serve. Chip away at a little bit. We got to get some momentum back here, though. Left side for Johnson. Swing. That'll help. Grace Johnson on the kill. 14-10. Addie Worsen and Leah Furlow coming in. Layla Porter and Lacey Pullman in. Pullman will have it here. Started off the set serving for the Blue Storm. This one is going to be over. Cardinals there on the receive. We'll throw it left side. Here comes the swing. Henry dove out to her right, but it goes backwards. 15-10, a kill for the Cardinals. Nichols will serve it here for the Cardinals. This one's going to be over. Henry finds Pullman right side. This will go for Johnson. Our roll shot coming. Cardinals there in the middle. Going to left side. Another big swing. Pullman hits it with the left hand now for Walton. Porter swings it over. Cardinals coming back in the middle. Blocked by Hughes. Ash standing tall right in front of the net. Gets the block. 15-11. Grace Johnson will serve. Maddie Gibbs in. Bailey Henry out. Johnson gets this one over. Cardinals went right to the barrel in the middle. Going right side. Swing. Got it. Ran it right in front of Johnson and Pullman. None of them could make a play on the ball, and it's 16-11. Cardinals by 5. We haven't been able to go +1. Goes to 4, then it's 5. I've been able to get into it a little bit here after that run. That got it from 8 to 4. Hughes in the middle sends it over. Cardinals send it back. Walton for Pullman. Sets left side Gibbs. Swing, launched it out. Too strong. 17-11. Cardinals by 6. This will go to Walton in the middle. Now for Pullman. Right side for Porter. Her swing is over. Cardinals again in the middle. Pullman, Walton, back to Porter. Need this one to get put down. Can't. Cardinals again going right side. Got around the block. Pullman's there on the dig. Walton, left side for Gibbs. Right to a Cardinal player. Now they'll go left side swing off the block. Point for the Cardinals, and they're up by 7. 18-11. Middle area with 3 straight, taking their largest lead, or second largest lead of the set. Johnson, did it get over? No. It might have, it went out. It's out of bounds anyway. I didn't pay much attention if it went over or not, but it landed out. 4 straight by the Cardinals. It's back to 8. Swick will use their second timeout. 19-11 late in set 2. We're back in a moment here from Vincennes. Swick down by 8, tying their largest deficit of the set so far. How to use their second timeout. In the middle, Hughes will tip it over. Cardinals coming back right side. Swing, got it, put down. (20-11), middle area, first team to 20 here in set 2. It's their largest lead of the game. Won the first set by 9, ties their largest. Hughes comes back. Cardinals are there. Swing again, got it off the block, and that will be a double-digit lead. 21-11, the Cardinals' largest lead of the afternoon. (20-11), 21-11. That one down line. That was it. Wow, that was in. Found a good spot down line. 22-11. That's 7 straight by the Cardinals. It was 15-11. 7 straight. Largest lead tonight. Gibbs on the left line receive. Walton pass for Porter. Swing, had it blocked, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Off the block. Swickle in that run. 22-12. Ashland Hughes out, Brooke Miller in, Addie Walton to serve. Gets this one over. Cardinals off the receive. In the middle, swing. Off of Pullman for a kill. 23-12, the Cardinals within 2 here in set 3. This will go to Walton. In the middle for Pullman. Left side, Miller. Pullman there, gets it to Walton. Now go right side for Porter. Off the block. Pullman will track it down. Walton for Miller. Swing, got it. Brooke Miller gets it back for Swick to a 10-point game. Addie Worson and Malaya Furlow back in. Layla Porter, Lacey Pullman out. This one will be over. On Worson serve. Cardinals wrap around right side. Blocked, landed on Swick's side though. Set point here in set 2 in favor of the middle area Cardinals. 24-13. Now look to put the finishing touch on this one. Go up 2-0 in sets. This one is going to go into the net. Service there makes it 24-14, and Swick will need 10 straight to keep this one alive. Bailey Henry into serve. In for Maddie Gibbs, trying to get 10 straight. I mean, we'll see what happens. It's possible. It's possible. Anything's possible, but let's see if we can get 10 straight here. Lost the first 25-16. Cardinals going right side. Blue Storm will pass it in the middle for Miller. Roll shot got denied. Coming back, Cardinals. Left side off the block. No one there to follow it up in middle area. We'll take set 2, 25-14. And they'll go for the set shutout when we return here in set 3. 25-14 the final here in set 2. See if Swick they've lost now 5 straight sets today, trying to rebound here. Let's see what they can do when we come back. Back in a moment here from Vincennes. Look back here to Vincennes University. Swick has dropped the first 2 sets of this ball game against Middle Area here in the Blazer Classic, going 25-16, 25-14. Set 3 coming your way now. Steven Stocker with you. Swick came into today 6-0, lost to Vincennes in 4 to open up today, and now falling to Middle Area in 2 here. They will be off for the next 2 days and then back at it at home on September 8th. That's against Southeastern Illinois College, and then we'll be at Shawnee on Tuesday, Lakeland Wednesday, and then they're going to be right back at it against Middle Area in 8 days. Before that, like at Indian Hills next Friday night at Lakeland, Middle Area at Lakeland next Saturday afternoon. So 2 tough opponents there, and then they'll grind through region play after that. Going to play their next 3 games after this, all going to be region play. Swick as Grace Johnson found a spot. It's 1-0, and the Blue Storm are on the board first here in set 3. And we're going to see Grace Johnson come out. Laura Wolstodo, the freshman out of Brazil, back to serve. Layla Porter, Maddie Gibbs, Brooke Miller, Lacey Pullman, Addie Walton, Libero out there right now. It'll go into the net. Service there ties things up at 1. Grace Johnson will come right back in. As Katie Nichols back to serve. The serve is going to be over. Gibbs going to Walton, and Pullman will send it over in the middle. And they're going to say it looks like it was a double hit. 2-1, Cardinals have their first lead here of set 3. And Grace Johnson's going to come right back out. Laura Rostado back in again. Two to 1. This one's going to be over. Walton in the middle for Pullman. She'll set Brooke Miller on the kill. Her swing is good. 2-2. Alea Furlow will come in. Addie Walton out. Brooke Miller back to serve. This one is going to be out. Three, 3-2. Cardinals back up by 1. Barrel server here for the Cardinals in Panul. Gets it over. Swick on the 3rd hit. Swing by Porter down line. They're going to say it was just down. That's what it looks like. A little bit right of the yellow line. It's 4-2. This one will be over. In the middle for Furlow. Got it. Alea Furlow in the kill. The freshman out of Cape Girardeau makes it 4-3. Joy Hurley, Addie Worsedin, Lacey Pullman, and Layla Porter out. It will be Addie serving it for the first time in the set. Gets it over. Cardinals. Throw it right side. Off the block by Gibbs. Cardinals are there. They'll go left side. Swing got around the block, but got around too much as it's launched out. We're tied up at 4. Middle Area will get Vincennes in this Blazer Classic after this one at 6 o'clock Central. Maybe a little later. That's for sure going to be delayed. That's going to be a whistle violation. And not sure what we have. It looks like it went against Middle Area. Yeah, 2 refs will discuss now. After Middle Area's game against Vincennes, they'll get 2 more in the Blazer Classic tomorrow against Wallace State Community College and then Wabash Valley at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. respectfully tomorrow. And then they'll get Frontier, Lakeland, and Swick in that Lakeland tournament next weekend. So Swick with the lead here, up by 1. This one's going to be over. Cardinals, right side, swing, they put it down, they get it right back. Laura Gilardi de Souza puts it down, and it's 5-5. Olivia Steele will serve it for the Cardinals. This one near the corner. Hurley is there, going for Walton. Back to Joy. Going to be just out down the right line. Too strong. 6-5. Cardinals retake the lead. Next serve is going to be over. Hurley in the middle for Worse. Now for Furlow. Trying to tip it over. Had it blocked. Swick will try to get now right side with Furlow. Cardinals coming back. Left side swing. Launch that one out. Swick will get the point. Bailey Henry will come in for Maddie Gibbs. Grace Johnson also in for Laura Rostoldo. Next one is over. Cardinals, right side swing. That one is out. No touch. Swick with the lead back once again here. Next serve here by Bailey Henry, able to get it over. Cardinals, left side swing and a kill. Henry couldn't handle it, 7-7. This one is over. Grace Johnson got that one off the block. Mineral was all over, ended up hitting it out. And Swick retakes the lead again. Next one is over. Cardinals send it back. Walton for Addie. Throws it for Grace. She gets over. Great play by the Cardinals. Libero to dive out and get to it, and it will lead to a Cardinal point. Serve here for Olivia Shaw for the Cardinals. Able to get over. Swick sends it back. Cardinals now going left side. Henry's there, going for Worse now for Grace into the net. We're tied up at 8. Eight game. All tied up in set 3 after the Cardinals took the first 2. And they will take the lead as Swick unable to get that one over 9-8. Next one over will go to Walton. Now for Hurley, able to get over. Cardinals send it back. Now this will go left side. Over Walton. Worsen will set Grace, swing, got it. Grace Johnson will in that streak of middle area. They had a run going there. I believe it was 3 or 4 straight. We're tied back up at 9. Lacey Pullman. I think it was Brooke Miller also came in with her. Layla Porter should have came in. Yeah, I see her. Pullman and Porter coming in for Worsen and Furlow. Tied up at 9 in set 3. Serve over by Pullman. Cardinals in the middle. Throw it left side with Grace. She'll sit over in the middle. Cardinals tip it over, and it's a kill. Just put it straight down on the tip over was Beline Farino. And the Cardinals retake the lead. It's 10-9. Next one's over. Walton in the middle for Miller. Tip over. And it's going to be a point for Miller. They're going to call a lift. Lift called against Swick, 11-9. Next one is over. So go right to Henry on the receive. In the middle for Miller, gets the kill. And it's 11-10. Brooke Miller able to get it back within 1. Laura Rostado into the ball game. Grace Johnson out. Laura will serve it for the second time. Served early on in this third set. This one right in the middle. It's going to be an ace. The libero cannot get there for middle area in Pinnell. And Rostado with her 10th ace of the season will move into third on the team. Passing Ashlyn Hughes. Both of them were tied at 9 coming into today. No longer that. Middle area leading by 1. As this will be sent over. Cardinals send it back in the middle. Pullman is there. Walton. Pass left side for Porter. Launched it out. 13-11. Cardinals back by 2. Swick playing a lot closer here in this third set. And they've had some close moments with the Cardinals throughout this ball game. But it's been mostly middle area today. Katie Nichols, freshman out of Dexter, Missouri, will serve. 6 aces on the season, almost averaging about half of ace a set. Gibbs had that one blocked to the left side. Walton able to respond. Gets it to Gibbs and Brooke Miller to send it over. Cardinals send it back. Swick in the middle. Miller will set for Porter. Cardinals are there. Now in the middle, swing. Pullman for Walton going backwards. Now Miller sends over a free ball. Cardinals will try it again. Going to left side, swing. Walton hits up in the air for Miller. Now it's for Gibbs. Near the back line, Cardinals are there. Now right side, down the line. That one's going to be out. Swick back within 1, 13-12. Addie Walton out. Brooke Miller will serve it here with Furlow coming in. No libero. That one's tipped over. And Swick will send it back middle area. Coming again left side. Tip over. Pullman for Miller. Left side Gibbs. Swing. She found a spot. Tied back up at 13. (13-13) here in the third set. Swick looking to retake the lead. It's been a while since they had a lead. Goes to libero in the middle. Cardinals throw it right side. Swing, put down. Laura Gilardi de Souza, 14-13, Cardinals by 1. Walton will come in. Miller back out. Serve here by the libero. Into Pinnell, and Swick sends it back near the back line. Just going to miss out. It's close on the back line, but it was out. (15-13). Going to be 16 as that one's going to be blocked. Swick will take a timeout. Mineral Area leads in set 3, 16-13. Back in a moment. Serve out of the Swick timeout by the Cardinals is over. Right side, that one's blocked on the Porter swing. Cardinals will now go left side. Swing off the block. Cardinals able to keep it alive on the play by Middle Area. The third hit, unable to get over. It's denied by the net. Swick able to get the first point out of the timeout, 18-14. 4-point game. Serve here by Addie Worson. It's going to get over. Skylar Yates also into the ball game on that Worson rotation. On that substitution, Cardinals get it back 17-14. Swick out there right now with Skylar Yates, Laura Wistado, Delia Furlow, Maddie Gibbs, Addie Worson in the libero, in Addie Walton. Serve here for Olivia Steele. This one will be over. Worson going right side for Gibbs. Had it blocked. Right back to her. Couldn't make a play. 18-14. Cardinals by 4. This one is going to be over. Worson in the middle for Furlow. Swing. Got it back right corner. Kill for the freshman out of Missouri, 18-15. Grace Johnson and Maddie, nope, should be Grace Johnson only in. Laura Stotto out. It will be Maddie Gibbs back to serve. It's this one over right in the middle. The barrel receives it, left side swing, dug out. Worson, left side for Johnson, tip over denied, they'll get it back. Middle area sends it back again. Worson on the dig. Back over. Cardinals in the middle. Dug out again. Walton pass. Right side for Yates. Had it denied on the tip over. Point for Middle Area, 19-15. Getting late here in this third set. Swick will be back at home Monday for Southeastern Illinois in region play. Fell to 0-1 in their first region game. They against Vincennes, fallen in 4. There's going to be a kill for Grace Johnson, 19-16. 3 region games next week, Southeastern Illinois, Shawnee, and then Lakeland. Try to bounce back here. Top 6 in the Region 24 qualify for the region tournament. Swick will try to become one of those. And a little hole here early on, but had to play the champion of the Region 24 tournament last year. So there's that for you. Middle Area gets the point. They're going to say, no, they're going to go, well, yeah, they're going to say it is a point for Swick, 19-17. All right, we'll take that. It looked like it was out. I don't know if they ruled a touch. I wasn't paying much attention. 20-17. 19-17, sorry. 2-point game. Walton In the middle, Worston for Miller. Swing, Cardinals are there. They'll go left side. Got it for a kill. 20-17, middle team to 20 here in this third set. Olivia Shaw will have it for the Cardinals. Gets it over down line. Johnson. Worston now for Gibbs. Had it blocked. Yates was there, kept it alive. Addie in pursuit, couldn't get it on the third hit. 21-17. Middle area now within 4. Swick will use the timeout. Back in a moment from Vincent. Three in this third set, 22-17. Next one is going to be over. In the middle, Worston pass. Miller will tip it over. Cardinal. Miller had it denied by the net. 23-18, middle area within 2. Try to pick up the set shutout here. (23-18). Bellin Farino will have the serve for the Cardinals. Her serve is going to be over. Swick in the middle, going right side with Johnson. Swing at one, almost going to lay it. What a play by Addie Donce for the Cardinals, able to keep it alive, going into the bleachers, and Miller's swing going to be blocked. Swick will try it again, a little center dump. Cardinals are there, and a free ball coming. Worsing. Pullman sets Grace, swing, had it blocked. Cardinals all over it, 24-18. And we've hit game point here in set 3 in favor of middle area. 24-18. They took the first 25-16, 25-14, 24-18 here in set 4. Bellin Farino, sophomore out of Bolivia. Looking to win it here for the Cardinals. Gets this one over. Miller, Pullman, back to Miller, tip over. Cardinals keep it alive. On the right side, send it back. Pullman, right side for Worston. She'll swing into the net. Middle area will win this one. A set shutout for the Cardinals. They improve to now 7-0 in the air as number 17 middle area gets it done 25-18 in this third set after taking the first two, 25-16 and 25-14 respectively. Back in a moment to wrap it up next. Looking back here to Vincennes, the Swick's day and the Blazer Classic comes to an end here with an 0-2 record, 1-6 in sets. David Stock here with you. Kind of an unfortunate day for Swick. Just kind of felt like could have played a little bit better, for sure. Tough competition, there's no doubt about it. I mean, these are two toughest teams you'll face all season, and I keep talking about it. These are potential opponents you're going to play in the Midwest District Tournament. This is a competition you need to get used to playing. And, well, I feel like Swick could have easily won that game against Vincennes. I think we have a lot of momentum going into that fifth set. If we pull out that fourth one, I think we lost 25-23 in that fourth set. Felt like we had some momentum if we could find a way to pull that one out. Unfortunately, unable to in that fourth one. And then here, Middle Area is a really good team. Number 17th in the country coming into today. It's been a while since Swick has been able to even take a set of them. Now today's loss marks 12 straight losses for Swick, where they have not been able to take a set against the Cardinals. They've now lost 13 straight against Mineral Area. They've now improved to 7-0, 5-0 in a neutral floor. Swick will fall to 6-2, 4-1 at a neutral site. And Swick has some work to do next week. They're going to be back in region play. And as I mentioned, suffered that first region loss to Vincennes earlier in four sets. Vincennes in first place at 4-0 now, by the way. Swick will fall to tied, well, I guess they'd be in 8th place, right? In 8th place at 0-1, but they got a lot of work, a lot of games at hand, and it's only one game in, 0-1. Swick has some work to do. Obviously, I know that you get 2 days of rest here, and feel like you need to be ready to go next week. You get Southeastern Illinois Monday at home. You hit the road for the rest of the week. Shawnee Tuesday, Lakeland Wednesday, then Indian Hills, Mineral Area to finish out the week. And then you get John A, Frontier, Kaskaskia. Swick is still a good team. I always kind of say this early on. You kind of can't take things 100% at face value. And it's early on. It's a long season. Not everything's going to be right, perfect for you 7-8 games into the season. We're talking 30 games this year for Swick, and we're only 8 games in. And there's a lot of positives. There's a lot of good things right now for Swick that they can build off of. But there's also, as we talked about, a lot of things they got to work on. It's a season. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. And Swick trying to get there. It's going to take a little bit of time, but looking forward to see the progress for the rest of the season. We're going to be back Monday for Swick Volleyball, 6:30 against Southeastern Illinois at home. That's Central Standard Time, by the way. We're done with the time zones after this. 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday against Southeastern Illinois. We'll have the pregame show at 6:15. We'll actually sit down with head coach Warren Thomas on Monday to talk about today what he saw and going into the next week. It's going to be tough. It is tough playing at the Division I level, playing the teams you're going to face, but Swick's got it. Get used to it, and I think they will. I think over time we'll see Swick get better and better. That's what we saw last year, and I think we'll get there at some point, hopefully over the next week or two. Thanks for tuning in, folks, here on a Friday. Hope you had as much fun watching these two kind of tough ones, but I had a lot of fun bringing it to you, and I appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you Monday for Swick Volleyball. Wish you a good rest of your Friday, a good weekend here from Vincennes University Blazer Classic here from the Vincennes University home of the Trailblazers. Thanks for tuning in, and we wish you a good rest of your Friday. Wish you a good weekend. The next time I see you, I'll see you later.